So these are some of the things which we have to see and you have to check, etc. Okay. So I'm just coming to the Ubuntu file structure. So when you install your OS, okay, when you install your OS, so these are the different file systems, okay. So when you install the Windows operating system, what are the file system? What are the things you observe in your OS partition? Can anyone can tell from the chat? What are the what exactly you observe in the program files? Program files and all those things will be there, right, in the C partition. So similarly, in the Linux, you have a all those file structure. Okay, so you have a root file system, you have a slash home, you have a slash bin. So slash bin is nothing but all your binary applications, like most of your executable files. Okay, so in case of Windows, what is the format of your software? Suppose you download from something from the internet, what is the file format you observe? .exe. What about the Linux? What about the Linux? Suppose in the case of Ubuntu only, what will be the .deb? So can we install the .exe file in your Ubuntu? Can we install a .exe in Linux or Ubuntu? Yes, exactly, Raju. There is a Wine application through which we can install the exe file. But that too, there is a limitation. If the file doesn't go deep into the DLL, you can install your Windows exe files. Okay. Suppose it is a 2 KB or 3 KB or 4 KB, you can install using the Wine application. So Wine is one of the application where you have to install in the Linux. Suppose there is a dependency like you should install some kind of Windows executable in the Linux. You can install in the Linux, but there is a challenge like that file should not go deep into the DLL file. Okay. So slash boot, what exactly the slash boot you have? The files required to boot, such as kernel and all those things. Okay. Kernel is nothing but that is the core part of your operating system where your all OS related files will be residing. Okay. So what about in your case of Windows, what exactly the files are there in booting? Have you observed like in the program files, what exactly there in your program files? So program files have system32, different drivers are there, different devices are there. Program files will see each and everything. Okay. So those things will have the different directories, but in case of your Linux, it has the different directories. Okay. So slash dev is your devices where your all drivers to display will be there. Okay. Suppose if you have installed, so your device related drives can be visible in this file structure. Okay. Slash etc is nothing but your suppose if you have made some configuration files. So if you want to really see what exactly the configuration of your files, you can happily go into the this slash etc directory. But in case of Windows, can you able to see this each and everything? Suppose there is a driver actually, there is a graphics driver which is installed on your PC. What is the configuration and what is the details, how it is installed and where it is exactly installed and what is the directory and all those things. Can you able to open and see that in case of Windows operating system? So can you able to see in case of Windows? No, because it is a closed source. That means it is a commercial software. But Linux has the beautification like you can see each and everything. You can modify your source code easily, okay, as per your requirement. So boot p at different run levels, slash home, where your user files and folders will be there. So slash home is equivalent to what is the equivalent in Windows? Slash home is in Linux, right? So what about in Linux? What about in Windows? Sorry. Yeah, C. So under the C, so what will be there? There are users are there, right? The similar thing in the Linux is slash home. Okay. So same thing, yeah, C users, correct, user, under the user, you have two different users, Tayyab and Nandishwar, right? So as followed by some users. So under the slash home in Linux, you can also create n number of users. So there might be a Bhushna, there might be a Tayyab, there might be anyone, okay? So n number of users can be added into your slash home directories, okay? So slash media is nothing but your suppose there is CD-ROMs are there, digital devices are there, cameras are there. So you can happily, you can see in the slash media file structure, right? Yeah, X window is nothing but your, where you have to see, sir, X window is your, the configuration modes are where, where exactly your display related things are there, no? Configuration for the X window system. Suppose there is a, suppose if you are using a remote desktop, okay? Some systems and some monitors will have the graphical issues, okay? So for that related, if you want to change the configuration as per your prerequisite and as per your dependencies, so you can go to the slash etc slash x11 configuration, okay? That's the graphical related or display related things, okay? Slash mnt. So slash mnt is nothing but your mount file systems. But in case of Windows, so it's in plug and play. In case of Linux, also it is in plug and play. So slash opt is nothing but where your optional programs. That means the programs which on the golden parameters. Golden parameters nothing but which are required for to boot from slash opt only. Okay. So, but in case of your Windows, you can save in your any directory. You can save in C directory. You can save in the D partition. You can save in your what we say like E partition, whatever the partition. Okay. The same thing has been sys temporary files, user applications, the slash where. This is the main thing. Like as you've seen, like slash var. Okay, this is the one of the file structure where all your logs, databases, etc. will reside. Okay. So whereas in your case of your Windows, where exactly the directory will be there? So suppose where exactly you see the logs of your Windows PC in case of Windows operating system. So we'll see the same thing in the Windows hardening. Okay. So what is the event viewer and how to check if suppose any event happens, at what time it happens and what with which application it has been happened and whether it has been success or failure. Such kind of things we'll see in the Windows hardening part. Okay. So this is the one of the just overview we are giving for the Linux. Like basically, like nowadays we have to know about what exactly the Linux, what exactly the Windows is, and how far we are using different flavors of Linux. Okay, so those are the things are there. So we have to see as per the requirements. Okay.